CBS Thursday.
Waiter, un autre cocktail, s'il vous plaît.
You might want to hold off on that, Henry. We've got work to do. Oh, sorry I'm so late. I didn't know Cicero was so far away.
Cicero? What are you doing in Cicero? And don't tell me that you went to buy a grocery stand.
No. I was shopping at one of the largest electronics surveillance stores in the Midwest. Wait till you see what I got. Tiny little cameras. Tiny little microphones.
And these would be to get us into a tiny bit of trouble?
Henry, why are you always so suspicious of me?
Oh, I don't know, Katie. Maybe it's because you once marooned me on a desert island with a man who makes Bigfoot look like Pierce Brosnan.
That was a long time ago. This is going to be completely different.
Yeah, you're right. I know. Because I don't want any part of it, all right?
Don't be such a wuss, Henry. All I need you to do is use this equipment to find out how Pilar is going to hurt Mike.
Forget it.
Why?
Because, in case you haven't noticed, Pilar is usually one step ahead of us.
Excuse me, miss. A friend of mine left me a message, told me to meet her here. Her name's Pilar Domingo. Sorry, I don't mean to bother.
I don't understand. What do you think that I've done?
You lied to me? You've kept things from me? This has been going on for a while.
And here I thought I would never have to defend myself to you, and
Okay,
yet you still think that
don't. The Wounded Act is not working for me. I called your cell phone. Walker Daniels answered. He said that you were Metro, but you weren't in Metro, were you? I mean, not yet, anyway.
And that's why you're upset?
I want to know where you were. I want to know what you were doing. I want to know why he lied about it.
I went to see Will.
You what?
I know. He's not allowed family visits yet, but Walker has a friend who works at the hospital, and so I went into an observation room. I watched him from behind a one-way mirror. He didn't even know I was there.
How do you look?
Vacant. Lonely. Very lost. I mean, I don't know if it was better for me that I saw him or worse.
Stina, we're losing our way here. Why did you give Jordan Sinclair authority to make purchases on your behalf at BRO?
How do you know about that?
It's my company. I make a point of knowing when somebody's trying to take it away from me.
I'm not trying to do that.
Sure you are. I mean, yeah, working with me was fun for a while, but now you'd rather work with somebody that you can control.
Paul, you are my son. You have my commitment.
You have been married I don't even know how many times. You say that you love your children, and then you refuse to see them. I don't think commitment means a whole lot to you.
Wait, stop right now. You don't even know what you're talking about. Everything I have done has been for my children.
Well, I guess this isn't a business dinner anymore.
You're okay with that, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
No. Jen, don't apologize. You're an intelligent, beautiful, sexy woman. I would love nothing more than to get closer to you.
Well, that's exactly how I feel.
But there is a problem. We work for the same company. We're around your mother and your brother all day long. We wouldn't survive that, Jen. It would be doomed from the start.
You sure that that's the only problem?
What else would it be?
Rosanna Cabot?
It's done. Cabot Motors has agreed to sponsor the BRO fashion show in Las Vegas.
Just like that?
Just like that. Well, when the head of a corporation calls the publicity department herself, I think her suggestions should be taken seriously.
Got it. Well, how does that keep Jennifer Munson away from Jordan?
My director of publicity has a thing for Jennifer Munson. He's seen her model several times. He has a picture of her up on the wall in his office. She is the only one at BRO that he will deal with. At least that's what we'll tell Jennifer.
Oh. It's a little too obvious for me. Especially if he just broke up Jennifer's date with Jordan.
Yes, I know. I admit that could be a problem, but that's where you come in.
No. No. I think this is where I get out.
No. Your suggestion will be taken seriously. In this regard, all you have to do is sell Barbara on the sponsorship idea, and then convince her to sell Jennifer.
It's an awful lot of selling, don't you think?
Come on, you can do it. You can do it with your hands tied behind your back. Then once everything is set, Jennifer will be off on her way to Detroit, and Jordan will be open to other distractions. Come on, you have to do it. You have to help me.
Do you know who you remind me of now? Me.
Is that good or bad?
Truthfully, frightening.
The refreshing scent of a soft ocean mist is now available in your laundry room. Introducing Soft Ocean Mist with a purple cap. New and only from Downy.
You make me feel love.
You're 2 years old, and boy, do you love your bath. So we made our new baby wipes better. More like a baby's washcloth and water. They clean gently, and they're softer and stronger because now they're made from a cloth-like material. So every diaper change feels just like a bath, in a smaller tub. New Pampers wipes, also in lavender scent, inspired by babies, created by Pampers.
Now give your style some pow with Herbal Essence's styling products. Bursting with pansies, rose hips, and wild cherry bark. Use Herbal Essence's spray gel for super scrunch. Max Hold Mousse for intense chunks. Get any look you want, except that one. And now try Herbal Essence's new Max Hold Gel and Mousse for curls. Herbal Essence's styling products. Style with pow.
If it's a tough stain, just blot with a sponge, rub with your thumbs, then take the toothbrush and work it in a counterclockwise motion. Really work it in. You've got muscles, use them.
Or retreat with new Tide Stain Brush. Its rotating bristles are gentle on fabrics, tough on stains. It's the easy way out.
To play the blues, you have to understand pain.
Less pain, less blood. On your fingers or your arm. One Touch Ultra. Results in 5 seconds.
You want to feel it here, not here.
One Touch Ultra.
Grandpa, how come you're always chugging Metamucil?
So it won't get thick and gritty.
Mommy doesn't chug.
I found an easier way to take fiber. Betafiber. It never gets thick like Metamucil can. It's taste-free, too.
Smart mommy.
Betafiber. The choice is clear.
Allergies used to take the fun out of games. Now, I'm Claritin Clear.
Today, I found another level of clear. Claritin Clear.
Claritin Clear means non-drowsy 24-hour relief from your sneezing, runny nose, and itchy eyes.
Up here, I gotta be alert. Claritin relieves my toughest symptoms without putting me in a fog. One pill, 24 hours, and I'm in control of my allergies.
Claritin, non-drowsy 24-hour relief.
There's Clear, then there's Claritin Clear.
Tonight, Dave's all new with Megan Mullally. And later this week...
Hello, girls!
Don't miss Julianne Moore, Kelly Ripa, and Senator Hillary Clinton.
Oprah, we can have fun without you, girl.
All new, all this week.
What every woman should know about male menopause.
Tomorrow on The Early Show.
I don't know where this is coming from. There's nothing going on between Rosanna and me.
Rosanna drives into a ditch tonight, and the only person on earth she can think of to call is you?
She didn't want to file an accident report. There were legal issues involved.
Jordan, Rosanna has enough lawyers on her payroll to rewrite the entire Constitution. Why wouldn't she call them?
She had her reasons.
Right. She'd prefer to roll around in the mud with you.
No, that was a complete accident.
Yeah, just like it was an accident that Carly came over here with some bogus story about her fit model suddenly being unavailable.
It's a setup, Jordan. Rosanna has her hooks out for you.
She's my friend. That's all I can say.
If Rosanna was your friend, she would have left you alone tonight. She would have called someone from her staff.
Well, I'm not going to defend her anymore. Rosanna is not the issue here.
You're right. You're right. The issue is me, throwing myself at you. Well, you're not gonna have to worry about that anymore because I will never do it again.
Jen, please, try to understand. I'm an outsider in a family business. There are too many obstacles.
Jordan, I've seen you when you want something. Obstacles don't stop you.
Your brother hates me. He's already fired me once.
Okay, enough, okay? I'm not gonna argue with you about whether, how did you put it, whether we get close or not. But I will tell you this, if you weren't interested in me, you shouldn't have flirted.
I am interested in you. From the second I saw you,
You knew that I was Barbara Ryan's daughter and that making nice to me would get you in good with the new boss.
That's not fair.
To you or to me?
Jen, I wish things could be different, but your mother really needs me right now, and I can't give your brother any reason to want me gone.
You can always go work for Rosanna. Although I don't think they have business cards for what you'd be doing for her.
Well, thanks for cooking dinner. I'm sorry things turned out the way they did.
Wait, Jordan! Brilliant, Jen. Just brilliant.
Well, I'm sorry if I frighten you, but nothing is going to stop me when it comes to saving Cabot.
I understand how you feel, Rosanna. I mean, I think I understand how you feel. But you have to admit, this is getting a little strange, isn't it?
Is it? How do you mean?
Well, Jennifer Munson seems to be a nice girl, you know, and she's genuinely interested in Jordan, and you're sending her off to Detroit like she's some kind of canned ham.
She's a young girl. She'll have plenty of men before she's through.
What if they have a real chance? You know, what right do you have to get involved in their relationship?
I'm not going to stand here and argue ethics when my son's well-being is at stake.
Okay, all right. Maybe if you finally would tell me why marrying Jordan has anything to do with Cabot.
I can't. I've already told you.
I know you've already told me
much.
too much. I know, you've been saying it all along. But you are asking me to just follow you blindly without knowing where I'm going or why I'm going there.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sisters.
Now that we've got that settled, you want to go find Barbara and tell her the good news about the fashion show?
Yes, okay. I'll get right on it.
Thank you.
What are you doing? How come you're mopping the floors?
It's my job, Michael. That's what maids are supposed to do.
You're a maid since when?
This afternoon, I needed a place to stay, and I worked out a deal with the manager.
So you came back to this? Pilar, this is crazy.
It's what I can afford, and I'm fine with that. But I thought you might be worried about me, so I asked you here to see for yourself that I'm okay.
I remember you. The guy who was looking for Russ Terry.
Yeah, that was me.
You looking for a room?
Talking to Pilar.
We'll keep it short. She's got work to do. When you're through in here, my office needs dusting.
Okay, this shouldn't take long.
Make sure it doesn't. I'll be waiting.
That's only going to get worse.
What?
The manager coming on to you.
I can handle him, Michael.
Yeah, but why should you have to?
I'm sorry you don't approve, but I'm doing the best I can. Since the moment I arrived in Oakdale, I've made one mistake after another. And I don't want to make another one, Michael. That's why I have to stay away from you.
I understand. Doesn't mean I have to like it, but...
I'm not trying to get you to love me anymore. All I want now is your respect.
Pilar bragged to me that she was planning on killing Mike. And at first I was stumped. I thought, why would she admit to something that she knows I'm suspecting her of? And then it hit me. She wanted me to run to Mike with the news so she could say, oh, Michael, I don't know why Katie's accusing me of such horrible things. And then Mike would get mad at me and cut me out of his life, and she would have a full shot at him.
Okay, except Mike already is angry at you, and he already has cut you out of his life.
That's not the point.
Oh.
This is her plan, and we have to stop her.
Okay, I'm game. How do we stop her?
Easy. Instead of telling Mike what Pilar is up to, we let Pilar tell him herself.
Which is why we got the tiny little equipment.
Exactly.
Okay.
All you have to do is plant this equipment in Mike's house, and sooner or later, Pilar will tell us and him exactly what we want to know.
You know, in theory, that is a great plan.
Thank you.
And in reality, it is last week's clam chowder.
Why?
Because I followed her sultriness today, as you requested, and she has left Mike and checked into the Wagon Wheel Motel, where she's also gotten a job as a maid.
Why would she do that?
I have no idea. But it does poke a few holes in your theory, don't you think?
No, it's still part of the same plan. She wants Mike to feel sorry for her, so he is off guard. And then when he's not looking, she closes in on him.
You planning on telling Mike about this?
Maybe. I don't know. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know, Katie. I really don't. But you know what? We've been at this a long time.
And what? You think we should quit?
Well, the idea does have some appeal.
If you have something to say, Henry, just come out and say it.
I don't want to help you anymore.
I've guarded the same corner for years. The kids call me their guardian angel.
Brady?
When I got cancer and the chemo made me anemic and weak, I tried to keep working, but I just couldn't. Then, one day, I got this card. Mrs. Brady, come back soon. The new guy's a grump. I had to do something. I asked my doctor about Procrit.
Procrit is for chemotherapy-related anemia in patients with most kinds of cancer. If you're on chemo and too tired to do the things you used to do, talk to your doctor about Procrit. Procrit helps rebuild red blood cells, and more red blood cells can mean more strength. Procrit is proven and safe. In studies, only diarrhea and edema occurred more often with Procrit than placebo. Call now and learn how Procrit can help you get back the strength you need, your strength for living.
I'm back, and there's no stopping me.
Life is a work of art. Unless you have allergy eyes. Itchy, red, watery. You may need an allergy eye drop. Patanol. Patanol solution treats all your eye allergy symptoms. Just one drop in each eye twice a day. In minutes, you start to feel relief. There's a low incidence of headache, burning, or stinging. Wait 10 minutes before putting in contact lenses. Ask your doctor about adding a drop. Patanol. Relief is in sight.
We want to make sure that you're right for our daughter. Are you safe? Reliable?
Carfax has the history of the car you're looking at. Get a Carfax report from your dealer or go to Carfax.com and get the truth about used cars.
She never let me touch them.
I hated my rough feet until I found Carousel.
Dual-acting Carousel exfoliates and moisturizes. Renew your feet with Carousel. Now available in a new cream formula with Carousel AL.
Never eaten yogurt like this before. Eat Light and Fit, be Light and Fit. And drink Light and Fit smoothie when you're on the go with 80 delicious calories.
The toilet is the worst to clean.
It's not a fun job. Now I just have to use the brush.
The Lysol Ready brush, right here, ladies.
I love that it has all the elements in one piece.
It's got the brush, it's got my cleanser, all in one.
The thing that I like the most is the foam. The foam actually does start to clean before you start to scrub. The brush itself is a good size.
It's got the hard bristles.
Girlfriend, it will cut your work in half.
Just point, squirt, scrub, you're done.
I do trust the name Lysol.
It's changed my life.
You're gonna like it.
Thank you very much, Lysol, for coming up with this product.
So what am I supposed to do? Just sit back and let Pilar kill Mike?
It's not your problem. And the idea of you behind bars, and you, the eternal hummingbird, being locked up with women who mix their mojitos with motor oil, it's just not something I want to see.
You really are worried about me, aren't you?
I mean, forgive me for having a Debbie Boone moment here, but her immortal words do come to mind.
Don't say it.
Well, it's true.
Thank you. You're very sweet.
Good.
But that's just the guy you are.
Does this mean you'll let Mike take care of himself?
Yes, it does.
And that you will hire a lawyer and take these charges against you seriously?
Absolutely.
Incredible. I've actually had a good influence on someone. Waiter!
You know, having Pilar at the wagon wheel makes this a lot easier.
What?
We don't have to rent a van. We can just stash this equipment in the room next to hers.
You haven't heard a word I've said, have you?
Absolutely, I have. And I promise I will get legal advice just as soon as I nail Pilar. So, I gotta get going. I'll meet you back here in a couple of hours.
Hey, can you at least let me buy you dinner? Something cheap, no tablecloths?
Michael, I can't. They're hearing Russ's case in night court, and I have to be there.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
I need to look him in the eye. I want him to see that I'm not afraid to testify against him.
I pretty much know the answer to this, but do you want me to go with you?
I have to do it alone.
You got a lot of guts, you know that?
I'm working on it. I'd better get to Lyle's office, so I'm going to finish cleaning before I go to court.
Hey. Be careful of that guy, okay?
Don't worry. I'm armed.
Hello.
It's Henry Coleman. I'm, down here at the Metro. I thought you might want to meet me for a little chat.
I'm not interested, Henry. Bye.
No, wait. It's very important, and it will make your life a lot easier.
You're not trying to sell me something, are you?
Only peace of mind, my brother. I have the inside scoop on what Katie's gonna do next, and I don't know, I thought you might like a heads up.
I'll be right there. You can always tell when you're hiding something.
Okay, maybe I should have told you that I was planning to go see Will. Maybe it wasn't very smart of me to hire Carly without discussing it with you
documents
first.
to give Jordan Sinclair secret powers.
Wait a second. I was trying to save time. We have a deadline. I was trying to cut out the red tape. Paul, honey, you and I built BRO. We can do it again. It's possible. We just have to work very, very hard and make sure that this show in Las Vegas is the biggest success that BRO has ever had, and then these problems are going to disappear.
Hi.
Hi.
Is it a bad time?
Getting there, yeah.
Look, I realize that we haven't spoken since I started at BRO. I'm looking for Barbara.
Well, you came to the right place.
Oh.
Mommy, your resident genius is here.
Hi, Carly. I assume this is about business?
Yeah. I just heard about an opportunity which I thought is very exciting. And of course, I can't approve of it myself.
Right, so you decided to go right around me and straight to Barbara.
No, Paul, that's not what I was thinking at all.
You know, maybe we should discuss this in the morning, Carly.
I want to hear this great idea. You know, both of us here together. You and me, Barbara, just like old times. Only different.
Jordan! Hi, what are you doing here? I thought you were having dinner with Jennifer.
Yeah, we ended up cutting it short.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope it wasn't because you came and helped me.
It was a lot of things.
Oh. Well, listen, I've already thanked you for coming to my rescue, but I'd like to do more than that.
No, really, that's not necessary. Thank you.
Everybody has this little gift that they really want, but they're afraid to buy for themselves. Well, I would like to buy you that gift, so you just tell me whatever it is.
I don't want any gifts, Rosanna. But I would love to know the real reason you called me tonight.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
This is all happening for a very, very good reason.
A good reason for who? Rosanna?
No, her decision has nothing to do with you at all.
She's trying to destroy me.
What happened to Henry?
He thought we needed some time alone.
Decosphere by Airwick, the unique liquid air freshener that lasts for 6 weeks with captivating scents like our new linen and cotton flower. Decosphere is so inviting, everyone in your home will want one. Decosphere, only by Airwick.
Step into the garden sale at Kmart. Elegant outdoor tables and stylish chairs. Comfy cushions, beautiful umbrellas, decorative planters. Everything you need to bring the inside out. All on sale, only in the K.
Right here, right now, Kmart.
Is taste just a temptation? Is flavor just a fantasy? Introducing Carb Options. An irresistible new assortment of sauces, dressings, and spreads for anyone counting carbs. From names you can count on. We know how you like it. New Carb Options. Taste you can count on.
No matter what your style, if you need mild bladder protection, Serenity has it all. Serenity's Dry Active line. 3 sizes to fit your needs. All are thin and discreet, with superior absorbency and powerful odor control. Serenity Dry Active line from Tena. Forget your worries, not your style.
Where will you be when your diarrhea comes back? You should have taken Imodium AD the first time. Don't wait till it's too late.
Oh. What are you doing? Meditation. Look deep inside. What do you see?
I see a cardboard tube.
It's a start.
New Brawny, now with a softer side. That's massively improved. That's Brawny.
I love to run, and it's not a problem. The hair goes with me when I run.
I would always wear a hat, even in the pool.
My tennis game has improved. I don't know, it just feels like I'm always acing the guy.
Hello, I'm Dr. John Parker. Hair loss is an all too common problem. But finally, there's good news.
The Parker solution to hair loss?
No. I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
A raging fire rips through the Everglades. Now the search for victims will put the lives of the agents on the line.
We'll never make it!
CSI Miami, CBS tonight.
A fallen NCIS agent. A beautiful suspect.
I had an opening. I had to go for it.
Good.
Good?
You're the bait. A new NCIS. Then there's mutiny in Nick Fallon's law firm.
They want to revoke your partnership.
It's the first of 2 powerful episodes.
Are you threatening me?
A new Guardian after NCIS Tuesday.
Today on Living It Up with Allie and Jack, want to give your room an elegant facelift? We'll show you how to transform your walls from ordinary to extraordinary.
And we'll show you the must-have makeup brushes for that perfect look.
Plus, is the man in your life afraid of the doctor? We'll give you tips to keep him living longer.
Stick around.
It's LA Weight Loss, slimming the world 1 client at a time.
After having 4 children in 3 years, I went on the LA Weight Loss program, and it was
so easy to get off my baby weight.
I am a million times more confident. I love myself, and that confidence shines off to everybody that I'm with.
LA Weight Loss is easy, and LA Weight Loss works. Look at me, it really works.
LA Weight Loss Centers. Call for your free consultation. 1-800-526-SLIM.
So, we call Empire today and get new carpet and flooring next day?
How's that possible?
Our carpet, laminate, and hardwood comes right from our warehouse, so you get it next day. You choose from quality brand names right in your home. Then we install the very next day. And right now, save 50%. Plus, no payments for a year. Even get a free gift.
This I gotta see.
Let's call Empire today.
800-588-2300
Today.
Derek Blakely and Marianne Childers, now on at 4, only on CBS 2 News.
Everybody loves Raymond. Tonight on CBS, it's all here.
I will tell you everything that went through my head when I rolled into the ditch. First, I checked myself to make sure that I wasn't bleeding, and then I did pick up the phone to call my assistant. Only I hung up because what I really needed was a friend.
And I was the only number in your phone book.
Well, no, you know, I've had a really rough year. Been forced to give up my adopted child, and I've had to divorce my husband, and I've ended a relationship with a man I thought was my best friend.
Oh, well, Paul doesn't deserve your friendship, not after what he did.
Thank you. I don't really want to get into it, except to say that you have been the one bright spot in what has otherwise been a really bad year for me. So although I could call other friends, you're the person I really wanted to see.
Well, I wasn't complaining. I just wanted to know.
Any other questions?
No.
Well, then would you mind if I joined you for dinner? Because it's been a pretty hectic day and I haven't had much time to eat.
I would love that. And in the meantime, I'll let you help yourself.
Thank you.
You've got to be kidding me. Rosanna wants to sponsor the show?
She felt an influx of cash would push us over the top.
Well, that goes without saying, but why does she give a damn about our success?
Well, people who follow fashion shows also buy cars. And of course, she wants the Cabot Motors logo on the stage and on the programs.
Of course, but there are a lot of other tie-ins that will give her just as much publicity.
Well, all right, she does have an ulterior motive.
I'm shocked.
She wants the show to do well because she wants lots of people to see my designs.
Well, nominate her for Sibling of the Year.
There's just one small catch. There's a guy in the publicity department at Cabot Motors who has sort of a thing for Jennifer. He's seen her model a couple times. He's got a picture of her in his office.
Oh.
Rosanna thinks that it might be a good idea if she is the contact at BRO.
Well, that will work. I'm sure Jen will do her part.
Really? I mean, she'd have to fly to Detroit tomorrow. And she might have to stay for a couple of days, and of course there might be trips down the road.
Well, you know, Jen has been in Oakdale for months now. I'm sure a change of scenery would do her well.
So you'll make sure she says yes?
I will get right on it. In fact, you know what I'm going to call Rosanna right now and thank her, unless you think it's too late for me to call.
I do think that it's too late. Why don't you wait till the morning?
I will do that, and I'll send her a basket of muffins, and you don't need to worry about anything. You know that, Carly? I knew that hiring you was a smart idea. I just didn't know how right I was.
Oh, I guess, I should be going to...
Not so fast.
Mind telling me what you're doing here?
Oh, hi! You're the manager.
And you're the broad with the baseball bat.
Good memory.
Get out.
You know, that whole baseball bat thing was just a huge mistake.
Cops didn't think so. I hear you're looking at assault charges.
Yes, but that's only because I couldn't tell them the real reason I was here.
Which is what?
One of your employees could become the luckiest girl in the world.
I swim, I jog. I love junk food. Sometimes even I get constipation. When it happens to me, I take this little pill. It's X-Lax. Surprised?
Why do so many people choose X-Lax? It's gentle, dependable, overnight relief. X-Lax comes in regular strength and maximum strength, too. Today's X-Lax, for regular people who sometimes aren't.
I don't really know what makes it so me. But it's not because of how I look in it. It's how I feel I look in it. I love black. A little mystery, the darker side. I'm very black or white, so of course, I'm very careful about how I wash my blacks. I always use the gentle cycle and only Woolite Dark.
To keep your blacks blacker than black, always use Woolite Dark in the gentle cycle. Always use the Woolite cycle.
I mean, if this became my little gray dress, well, I don't think I'd feel quite the same about it.
Love your clothes with Woolite.
To you, it's your child's first swing set. To him, it's a whole theme park. Introducing the new Little Tykes Swing Along Castle. Your child can swing into action, climb to new heights, slide into adventure, discover new places, and seek out new horizons, making it an all-season pass for excitement. The new Swing Along Castle from Little Tykes, for the way kids really play.
Great skin after 50? I won't let go.
L'Oreal introduces Age Perfect with Collagen Boost.
Because skin over 50 needs more than ordinary moisture.
Age Perfect anti-sagging and ultra-hydrating treatment strengthens skin's network as it deeply hydrates. Age Perfect, only from L'Oreal Paris.
Are you at risk for DVT, a blood clot in your legs? If illness or surgery has you off your feet, you may be. In most cases, DVT can be prevented. Ask your doctor and call for a free risk awareness kit.
Being a redhead made me feel different. Now it's one of the things that makes me, me.
Revlon High Dimension Hair Color. So precise it only takes 10 minutes to deliver rich, dimensional color.
Only Revlon makes it. Only you make it unforgettable.
Watch as this cut is being protected invisibly by Liquid Bandage from Band-Aid brand. Its Dermabond hospital technology forms a waterproof, germ-proof seal, so you heal fast with one application.
Come on, Dad! Hey, wait up!
Band-Aid Liquid Bandage. Heal better.
Tonight, nothing says good times like ice fishing with your father-in-law.
We only caught one stupid fish, and that was only because it swam into my pants.
Yes, dear. Then, want to avoid unexpected guests? Pretend to be sick.
Oh, that's good!
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Still standing after Yes, Dear, CBS Tonight.
His wife was found murdered.
There are people who think he had something to do with it.
Now the truth about Amy's boyfriend will be revealed.
I need to know what you're not telling me.
A new Judging Amy Tuesday.
I am the associate producer of a new reality show called The Maid and the Millionaire.
That why you were beating that guy with the baseball bat?
Kind of. We have to do things like that so people don't get suspicious.
Suspicious of what?
Well, one of your maids has been chosen to go out on a blind date with Anton von Casey.
Who's that?
You've never heard of him? Oh, he's only one of the hottest and richest bachelors in the country.
Yeah?
So this is how it works. One of your maids will be set up on a date with him by one of her friends who's working for us. And when she opens the door, she'll recognize Anton right away, and we get to all watch her freak out.
Sounds terrible.
Oh, no. It can be a lot of fun. So all I'm going to need from you is access to this room and one next to it so that we can set up all of our equipment.
You mean the maid is Pilar?
Oh, yes, that's right. Pilar, what is it? Domingo?
Yeah. And I gotta tell you, I don't know if I want Pilar going out with some playboy who's gonna break her heart.
Well, if you think about this, he might fall in love with her and ask her to marry him. You wouldn't want to stand in the way of that, would you? And besides, you'll be very generously compensated. And we have some lovely parting gifts.
I still gotta think about it. You mind?
understand your hesitation, but we only have Anton for one night, so...
If he's so rich, tell him to buy himself some more time.
So what you planning next? Well, right now she's working on, you know, I can't be very specific.
And why the hell am I here?
Because I want you to know what's behind all the craziness. She's still in love with you.
I'm not gonna listen to this.
Mike, listen, she is, okay? And that's why you two need to sit down alone and see if you can work your ways back together.
Katie's in love with Simon.
Oh, come on. Simon's an obsession, all right? She's had hundreds of obsessions. But with you, it's different. She feels something different for you. It's the real thing. But it inspires people to write poetry.
We've had so many chances. What's gonna be different about this time?
Maybe nothing, but you two have been talking at each other for months, and no one's been listening. Try listening, Mike. Give it one last chance.
What happened? Nothing much. I threw myself at him and he turned me down.
Honey, I have seen the way he looks at you. He's interested.
Not anymore. He's got someone else now. Rosanna Cabot.
No.
Her car broke down tonight, and who do you think she called?
She is barely out of her marriage to Craig.
Well, I guess she thinks that Jordan can help her forget about that. And the worst thing, Mom, I was totally uncool about it. I got angry and spiteful, and Jordan left.
Honey, I'm sorry. I know what high hopes you had for this evening.
You should have heard some of the things I said to him. How am I going to face him at work?
Well, you don't have to.
You're not going to fire him, are you?
No, not in your life. But something came up tonight. Something that I think is going to be just what you need. And will maybe even make Mr. Jordan Sinclair realize what a fool he is.
I shouldn't stay. Sage is feeling a little under the weather.
This'll only take a second. You have to help me.
How?
I'm really confused. I mean, so much has happened so quickly, and I just feel like I've lost control of everything.
Well, tell me what's wrong.
I know that you backed out of our plan to force Barbara out of BRO.
Yes, I explained that.
Right, Rosanna didn't want you to have anything to do with me.
Right. Right, I can see how this must look to you.
Can I finish?
Sure, go ahead.
Because then all of a sudden, my mother offers you a job, and surprise of all surprises, you accept, without even mentioning it to me.
I know, I'm sorry. You should have heard it from me.
And then all of a sudden, Rosanna decides that she wants to fund the Vegas show for BRO because she wants my company to do well. I mean, you can see why this would mess with my head a little bit. Can't you see that, Carly?
Yeah, you have to believe me when I tell you that this is all happening for a very, very good reason.
A good reason for who? Rosanna? Who would like nothing better than to see me run over by one of her overpriced cars?
No, no. Her decision has nothing to do with you at all.
She's trying to destroy me. I don't know how yet, but I'm going to figure it out. And when I figure it out, Carly...
Okay, I have to go.
She's using you. Somehow. And you're just letting her do it.
Oh. What did the doctor say?
He said the best thing for my arthritis pain is to keep moving my knee throughout the day.
But it hurts when you move.
I know, but the doctor said I should take a leave.
But we've always taken Tylenol.
Well, Tylenol can wear off in the middle of the day. Aleve can work all day.
Doctors know Aleve has the strength to relieve arthritis pain for up to 12 hours.
That Aleve's got you moving again.
All day without pain. Do you know how good that feels?
Aleve.
Join the Arthritis Foundation and Aleve for the Arthritis Walk this May.
Relax with Airwick's new relaxation scented oil, the adjustable air freshener that will enhance any room in your home. With select essential oils like lavender and chamomile. It will give your home a special atmosphere of extraordinary well-being. Relaxation Scented Oil by Airwick, also available in Revitalization.
Your old toilet brush is so full of germs, it's becoming a nightmare. Introducing the new flushable brush from Scrubbing Bubbles. The concentrated Scrubbing Bubbles cleaner activates when wet. The specially designed pads reach under the rim and grip the bowl to clean better than ordinary brushes. And best of all, fresh brush pads grab the gunk and grime. Then flush the pad and germy mess away. Get the new flushable brush from Scrubbing Bubbles and flush the mess away. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Foot odor. Now there's a whole new way to fight it. Only Odor Eaters has new Zorbitex technology to absorb 110% of its weight in sweat and destroy odor on contact. The most powerful Odor Eaters foot powder ever.
Introducing new Stay Free Ultra Thin. The only Ultra Thin with a soft, cottony top with 4-wall protection plus ingredients to neutralize odor. Clinically tested. Stay clean. Stay fresh. Stay free.
Today, I will invent a trick that will forever be named after me.
A better day starts with a better breakfast. A better breakfast starts with no cholesterol, less saturated fat, more possibilities.
You're late.
Silk, rise and shine.
This is our life, and I'm not gonna give it up.
Together, they'll take down the mob.
Now, you want to help Danny? Get out of town!
Quit trying to scare me into leaving.
But now they're in way over their heads.
I just want to come back.
You just signed a death warrant for your entire family.
I want you to tell me what your game is, Danny. And this time, no more lies.
Guiding Light on CBS Daytime.
A woman came by a little while ago asking me if she could bug your room. She said it was for a TV show, but I didn't believe her.
What does she look like?
Blonde, cute, button nose. Same broad who smacked Russ Terrier at the baseball bat.
I had no idea she'd go this far.
You know her?
I'm afraid so.
Well, don't worry. I'll get rid of her next time she comes by. And as for bugging your room, not gonna happen.
Actually, I want you to let her do it.
You do? Why?
Oh, it's just this silly game we've been playing. But you can't let her know that you've told me about it, Lyle. Okay? Pretty please?
No skin off my nose. Sure.
Thanks. You have no idea how helpful you've been. What happened to Henry?
He thought we needed some time alone.
Oh, are we supposed to talk to each other? Again? Because talking obviously hasn't been working.
No, it hasn't. So maybe we should try listening. I'm willing to give it a chance, are you?
It was given to me by my vice president of production. I mean, I really don't know much about cognac, but I've heard it's fantastic.
Well, it sounds pretty good, but shouldn't you save it for a special occasion?
What's not special about tonight? Can I ask you a personal question?
Well, I guess that would depend on the question.
Growing up without parents must have been extremely difficult, and yet you have an air of confidence about you that's, well, practically unshakable. Did you have a mentor who helped you with that?
It's all just an act. Inside, I'm a quivering mass of fear and insecurity.
Well, I'll make sure to take full advantage of that.
Sounds good.
Oh. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Who is it?
Carly. So I spoke with Barbara, mission accomplished.
Guess who is here? Just join me for a drink.
Hi. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, come in.
Do you like cognac, Carly? We have some pretty good stuff here.
Oh, no. No, thanks. So I guess I'll talk to you in the morning.
No, it's okay. I was just about to tell Jordan about our big news.
What? Which news is that?
Cabot Motors has agreed to sponsor BRO's fashion show in Las Vegas.
You're kidding me. Why?
Well, I want to make sure that my sister's work gets all the recognition it deserves.
And did Barbara accept the offer?
I just broke the news to her. She seemed very excited.
Oh, that's terrific. And we're all set. Did you happen to mention how we saw Jennifer fitting in?
Yes. Barbara just called me on the way over. She said that Jennifer's willing to work with your publicity department, so she'll be on a plane to Detroit tomorrow morning.
For how long?
Oh, just for a couple of days. We wanted to get acquainted with all of my people at Cabot Motors.
Oh, well, it looks like you thought of everything.
Well, if I haven't, I will eventually.
Well, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go on home. Kiss my kids, kiss my husband.
Okay. Good night. Thank you so much.
Nothing to it. And I'll see you at the office.
Good night. Oh, I think I'm gonna get going too.
Oh, so soon?
Yeah, I want to start developing a strategy for the sponsorship. The sooner I get the word out, the more impact it'll have.
All right. Very impressive. I guess I'll save this for next time.
You know, everything I've ever read about you talks about how tough you are, but you helping Carly out like this, and BRO, you definitely have a softer side.
Well, let's keep that our little secret, huh? Good night, Jordan. I mean, now that I'm going to be involved in the fashion show, I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of each other.
I'm sure we will.
Try not to dwell on this, all right? Jordan's gonna realize when you're gone what he's been missing.
Absence doesn't always make the heart grow fonder, Mom. Sometimes you're just glad to get a breather.
Jennifer, that's not what's going to happen here. Jordan's gonna wake up. The two of you are gonna start all over. Our show in Vegas is gonna be a huge success, and Will's gonna get better. And everything's gonna be all right for my family. Thank you all so much for that warm welcome. It's because of you that BRO is back on top. And to Rosanna Cabot and Cabot Motors for their generous sponsorship. And to the man who has stood beside me through all of this, the man who is really responsible, Jordan Sinclair.
You did this to me.
That's right, and you deserve so much worse.
You always underestimate me, Paul, and you always lose in the end.
Carly?
I don't want to hear it.
But I wanted to give all of this to you.
Rosanna and Barbara made me a better offer.
Did you really believe that I wouldn't see through your plan? Did you really think you could take my company away from me?
Should have worked.
You'll never learn, will you, Paul?
This can't be happening. This isn't happening.
You're a loser. And this time you've lost it all.
You're through at BRO.
Jordan, the press wants to talk to you.
Of course they do.
Where are you going? You can't do this to me! I won't let this happen!
On the next As the World Turns.
I'm being played. My wife is hiding something, and I want to know what it is.
Let's get one for the house.
Yeah.
Hold on, hotshot. You're coming with me.
I need you to start radiation treatment as soon as possible.
Well, get on with your life. Just leave me alone.